Welcome, everybody, to Tabor College Gymnasium as the Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes have come to Hillsboro, Kansas to play the Tabor College Blue Jays. You're seeing the starting lineups announced as we speak. Ryan Showman bringing his team in here, 19-4 overall, 15-2 conference record against Coach Sean Reed, 14-8, 12-5 in the conference. Kansas Wesleyan coming off an 84-80 win at York, a pretty close game against York, who's down towards the bottom of the league. Tabor coming off of a 54-63 loss at Friends, who's in second place right behind Kansas Wesleyan. So it could be an interesting contest here tonight. We'll get to the lineups real quickly as you see the KCAC standings there for the visiting Coyotes. Number 10, Lamaya Ricks, 5'4" graduate from DeSoto, Kansas. Catherine Bowman, number 12, a 5'7" senior from Buckland, Kansas. Number 20, Angel Lee, a 5'8" guard, senior from Kansas City, Missouri. Number 33, Hampton Williams, a 5'9" junior from Salina, Kansas, by way of Abilene Christian. And number 35, Paige Chauncey, 6-foot sophomore from Manhattan, Kansas. And that's the lineup for the visiting Coyotes. Now for your Tabor College Blue Jays. Starting off, number 3, Cassidy Beam, the leading three-point shooter in Tabor College history, a 5'7" guard from McPherson, Kansas. Followed by number 5, Maya McGee, a 5'8" guard from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Number 11, Lily Veer, a 5'7" guard out of Newton, Kansas, and Berean Academy. Number 22, Maddie McCoy. She is a 5'11" forward out of Ottawa, Kansas, Wellsville High School. And last but not least, 6'2", Chloe Bowen, number 31, out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Tabor coached once again by Sean Reed, assisted by Aaron Brosio. And we're about to get ready for the tip. In the last meeting between these two teams, the Coyotes won 62-47 in Salina. The Coyotes have not won in Hillsboro since February 10, 2021, and will hopefully keep that home streak alive here as Bowen tips. The Coyotes come away with it. Ricks quickly up the court, dribble weave offense. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Back to Ricks. After Lee had it for a while now, Lee has it again, guarded by Maya McGee. Spin, dribble, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rick McGee with the rebound. So good start defensively for the Blue Jays as Veer has it. Back to the top of the key. McCoy with a three. It's good. Three-pointer to start out with for the Blue Jays, Maddie McCoy. And that's what she does. She is an exceptional three-point shooter. And this time it goes all the way in. Blocked by Bowen. Now up and in by Paige Chauncey, who was right there for that loose ball. Unfortunately, it got away from the Blue Jays. Now Blue Jays back up the court. Beam goes off the pick. Goes up and score. No, that ball rattles out. Just off with Hampton Williams recovering that rebound. Now a little pick and roll inside. Bowen right there to get it. McCoy will bring it up for the Blue Jays. 3-2 Blue Jays here in the early going. Hand off to Veer. Veer drives, goes up and is fouled. It'll be a foul on Angel Lee. So Lily Veer forcing the action, making the Coyotes play defense, picks up the foul. That's the first foul on Lee, first for the team. Lily Veer leads Tabor in scoring, averaging 10.8 points per game. First free throw is good, followed by Olivia Owens with 10.3, Bowen 9.0, and Cassidy Beam 8.5. These two programs have met 43 times as Tabor takes a 4-2 lead, one free throw good. Now Ricks off to Williams. Williams nowhere to go, guarded by McCoy. McCoy, good job cutting her off of the baseline. Kicked out to Lee. Now back to Williams, and she scores on that baseline. Somehow snuck by McCoy. Tabor quickly comes back. McGee picks up the dribble. Off to McCoy, now Veer, top of the key. Beam on the wing, goes down low to Bowen. Bowen being guarded down low and goes up and scores over the top of Chauncey. Nice move down low by Chloe Bowen. This time a drive all the way to the bucket as Bowman got a shoulder past Beam and went all the way in for the layup. Now Veer to McCoy. McCoy looking, finds McGee, top of the key. McGee drives. Tries to get it inside. Stolen away there by Chauncey. Lee brings it up. Off to Bowman again, this time stolen by Beam, fouled right away by Bowman. That'll bring a couple subs into the game for the Blue Jays. Number 23, Haley Contreras, a 5'4" freshman out of Liberal, Kansas. And number 43, Olivia Owens, a 5'11" senior graduate out of Hutchinson, Kansas. In Bueller High School. Contreras has it now. Sets up the play. Hand off to Beam. Beam back to Contreras. Contreras drives. Now off to Veer. Veer drives. Can't get it to go. Now back to Owens. Owens for three and in and out. That'll be Ricks with the rebound, bringing it up quickly for the Coyotes. Good defense there by Contreras, but Ricks a little stronger down low. That's graduate student versus freshman down low. Ricks gets it to fall, and he'll go to line to try to finish this off for 3 points. Into the game for the Coyotes, number 40, Jill Stevens, a 5'8" graduate out of Colby, Kansas. Jill Stevens leads the Coyotes in three-pointers. Veer comes off the pick from McCoy. Now back to McCoy. Over to Contreras. Contreras open. Turns down the shot. Now she'll take about a 16-footer just off the mark. Rebounded by Bowman. And Coyotes push up the court quickly as usual. Stevens with the ball now, guarded by Veer. Veer slips under the screen now. Stevens has to kick it out to Ricks. Ricks drives. And there's going to be a foul called on the baseline. I believe Veer is going to pick up her first foul as that brings in another substitution for the Blue Jays. Number 30, Brooke Berlin, a 6'2" junior out of Clearwater, Kansas. (8-6) Coyotes, 5:50 to go in this first quarter. Those free throws good. Second one good as well as the Coyotes take a 10-6 lead. And Contreras will bring the ball up. Hand off to Beam. Beam now to Veer. Veer to Berlin, blocked. The pass inside to Owens, blocked. Contreras goes inside, can't find anywhere to go. Now Berlin has it. Ball's almost stolen, and Contreras picks it up, shoots, and doesn't hit anything. That'll be a shot clock violation on the Blue Jays. Blue Jays having trouble against the Coyote defense with the last couple possessions. And off to Williams. Williams over to Ricks. Ricks drives, and we're going to get a jump ball. Good hands down low by Contreras. That'll be the Blue Jay ball on the possession arrow as Maya McGee checks back into the game for the Blue Jays. along with number 20, Adrian Hazelwood, 5'8", freshman from Lindsborg, Kansas. Number 3, Odessa Azunu, 5'3", sophomore from Fort Worth, checked in for the Coyotes during that dead ball possession. Now we're going to get an illegal screen on Brooke Berlin. Turnover to the Coyotes. Ozuna brings it up for the Coyotes. Bowman now has it, guarded by Hazelwood. Now back to Ozuna. Now down low, and almost good hands down low by Hazelwood, but Chauncey able to hold on and go up for the layup. 12-6 Coyotes. Screen by Owens at half court. Caught Ozuna off guard. Shot no good by Berlin. Ozuna has it now for the Coyotes. Over to Stevens. Stevens drives, backs it back out. Ozuna in the corner. Looking down low, drives. Gets it to Williams, and it's good. Williams from 15 feet in the corner. Blue Jays have now gone scoreless for several possessions in a row, looking to get something going here offensively. And Olivia Owens does the trick. Spin dribble into the lane. Her defender tripped and fell down and left her wide open. Good job by Owens to finish that play. Now Stevens drives, cut off there. And a run out coming, and Williams gets back quickly on defense. Looked like Veer might have had a run out. Williams gets back, shuts that down, steals the ball. Now Williams drives on Veer. Veer staying right with her. Williams goes up, can't get it to fall. Veer with the rebound. Veer goes up and scores. Right over the top of Paige Chauncey. I believe Chauncey will pick up the foul. A nice move there by Lily Veer. She just gets right past Chauncey and scores, and we got more subs coming into the game as number 22, Jocelyn Hall, a 6'1 junior from Sisney, Illinois, checks in for the Coyotes, and that brings Rickson Lee back in for the Coyotes as well. So Coyotes going with 3 guards now. Free throw by Veer, good, and Veer will check out of the game, bringing the Blue Jays back with that three-pointer. 11 to 14, only down 3 with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. A 1-4 set by the Coyotes, 1-4 high. Lee off to Ozuna, and ball's knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Coyotes. Lee will inbounds for the Coyotes. Gets it to Stevens. Well, Lee will take a little 15-footer, and it's good. Good jump shot there by Lee as McGee brings it up quickly. Duna falls down, looks like she could have hurt her ankle, but gets right back up. Hazelwood goes and scores, drives all the way to the hole. Foul on number 10, I believe, is Ricks, her first. And that'll bring Hazelwood to the line to finish off a 3-point play, and she just rims it in and out. 13-16, so down 3 still. Coming up on the 2-minute mark as Ozuna brings it up for the Coyotes. Off to Lee. Lee's driving on Prusser, who checked into the game a little bit ago. Now shot goes up, no good. Prusser gets her hand on it. Bowen picks it up. 16-13 Coyotes, 2 minutes to go as McGee drives on Ozuna. Ball shot just off the rim. Rebounded Hall. Off to Lee. Wide open in the corner, and that's Lamaya Ricks for three to give the Coyotes a 6-point lead as Blue Jays slow getting back on defense. McGee picks her dribble up. Finds Pruser. Pruser to McCoy. Now back to McGee. McGee goes down low to Bowen. Bowen spins, turns, goes up and scores. Bowen gets the ball down that low. That's going to be trouble for the Coyotes. Ozuna gets over the screen. Now Ricks has it. Drives on McGee. Ozuna dribbles. Off to Lee, guarded by Pruser. Pruser, one of the better defenders. Now picked up by Bowen. Now Ricks goes and blocked by McGee. Out of bounds. 4 seconds on the shot clock. That'll bring Bowman back into the game for the Coyotes. So the inbounds play here will have to be a fairly quick hitting inbounds. Lee will inbounds for the Coyotes. Gets it to Hall. The ball bounces off Lee's head. That'll be a shot clock violation. Looked like the Coyotes were just a tad bit confused on that. Hall was actually open on the inbounds, but I don't think the play was set for her to. It wasn't a play designed for her to shoot, evidently. So Blue Jays get the ball back. Hazelwood on the wing. He drives to the middle. Now drops down low to Bowen. Bowen turns and can't get that one to fall. Just rolls off the front iron. 19-15 with 22 seconds left. Clock counting down. The Coyotes will settle for one here, I'm guessing, as they pull the ball out. Ricks has it, dribbling around, guarded by McGee. Now she'll start. McGee staying right with her, and she can't get anything. McCoy picks it up now off to Hazelwood, and that'll end it for that first quarter. Kansas Wesleyan 19, Tabor 15. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
We're back here as Kansas Wesleyan has the ball to begin this second quarter. Bowman, Williams, Stevens shooting a three-pointer right now, and it's good. Ricks and Chauncey into the game for the Coyotes, for the Blue Jays. Pruser with the ball. Bowen, McCoy, Beam. Down low, Bowen's open, calling for the ball, and she goes up and scores over the top of Chauncey for the bucket. Ricks brings it up quickly for the Coyotes. the Coyotes. Beam's first foul, first team foul this quarter. Ricks inbounds. Off to Chauncey, now Stevens. Green coming. Good job by Prusser on the. Now we're going to get a foul called, I believe, on 35. That's Chauncey for an illegal screen. Really a point of emphasis with the officials the last few years, and that'll bring in number 15. And I thought they said 35, and now it says 33 on the scoreboard, so I'm not 100% sure who that was on. And number 15, Alexis Dixon, a 6'1 senior from Aurora, Colorado, checks in for the first time today. McCoy has it out wide. Now Contreras for a long three. In and out. Rebound Williams. She'll bring it up for the Blue Jays. Gets it off to Bowman. Cross-court pass for Ricks, and it sails into the second row of the bleacher. And that'll bring Veer and Owens back into the game for the Blue Jays. Then we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Reed. Give us a chance to catch our breath here and go over a few series notes. The two programs have met 43 times since 2005. Tabor College leads the series since then, 24-19. The first meeting between these two programs occurred in the 1971-72 season. That's a little bit before my time at Tabor College, so I wouldn't even know anything about who was playing at that time for the Blue Jays. Kansas Wesleyan won that very first meeting, 52-14. That might have been the first year of Tabor College women's basketball. Okay, out of that timeout, Contreras to McCoy, now Veer. Veer has it, dribbles out. Back to Contreras. Contreras getting the screen by Owens. Tries to get the ball back to her and does. Now Owens too hard off the glass. Veer sticking with the offensive board, gets it back for the Blue Jays. Reset on the shot clock, but now we're already down to 10. Another screen there, and Veer will go up and shoot a little 15-footer. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebound Stevens off to Ricks. Ricks over to Stevens. Stevens gonna drive. Goes all the way past McCoy. Can't get it to fall. Now chipped away, but Contreras right there to pick up the loose ball. Gets it up to Beam quickly. Beam runs into some Coyotes. The shot is blocked, but a foul called. That'll bring Angel Lee into the game for Bowman. See the overhead view from our camera mounted in the ceiling. First free throw is good by Cassidy Beam. Second free throw also good. 22-19. Tabor down threes. Just under 7 minutes to play here in this second quarter. Angel Lee dribbles around, looking for a screen, can't get one to go. Now up and under kind of move, and she gets that to fall. A little left-handed floater. Contreras quickly for the Blue Jays, now off the Veer. Back to Contreras. Contreras looking for Owens down low. Gets it to go, up and under move. Just past Dixon, and that's good. Blue Jays down three. Just can't get over the hump. A 1-4 set by the Coyotes. Lee with the ball. Ricks drives, cut off by Contreras. Now she drives again, goes past Contreras, and ball knocked out of bounds. One thing about Contreras, she has really good hands. McGee, Berlin, and Hazelwood check into the game for the Blue Jays. So the coaches for the Blue Jays keeping their players fresh. Coyotes up 3, 6 minutes to play in this second quarter. Ozuna checks in the game for the Coyotes. Now off to Ricks. Ricks guarded by McGee. She drives middle. Ball's blocked. And we got a shot clock violation. Ball was blocked, but it was about the same time the shot clock violation, so then the ball stops and Tabor will inbounds. McGee brings it up off to Berlin. Now Hazelwood on the wing. Hazelwood drives, goes up and over Ricks, but Dixon right there for the rebound, off the miss, gets it to Stevens. Stevens drives, kicks out to Lee. Good help by Berlin. Lee kicks it out to Stevens. Stevens for three. It's off. And we're going to get a out-of-bounds ball. It's going to go off of Owens. Dixon right there to contest that, and that'll bring in Williams for the Coyotes. Inbounds to Dixon, off to Ozuna. Ozuna drives. That ball's blocked by Owens. It'll go out of bounds, though, and it'll be the Coyotes' ball still. Another inbounds play coming. Several blocks tonight already by Tabor's bigs down low. Inbounds into Ricks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She'll pull up about 17 feet, and Hazelwood brings down the rebound off to McGee. Tabor looking to run here. McGee surveying. Now hands off to Veer. Veer drives over to Owens. Owens will drive on Dixon. Back door to Berlin, and Berlin is out of bounds, I believe. Coyotes now with the ball. Ozuna crosses half court. Sets up the offense. Finds Lee, top of the key. Guarded by Veer. Dribbles in, goes up left-handed and scores. Lee puts the Coyotes up by 5. Just a one-on-one move there. Everybody else cleared out. Veer drives in, but gets bumped, loses footing a little bit, gets called for a travel. In for the Blue Jays. Cruiser, McCoy, and Bowen check back in. Ozuna brings it up, calls out the play, gets it to Lee. Lee drives, guarded by Prusser. She's going to go one-on-one again, can't get past Prusser. Now Ozuna goes in, tries to go get the ball. Now Prusser keeps that alive as the ball was blocked. Hazelwood comes back quickly for the Blue Jays. Now top of the key over to Prusser. Prusser down low to Bowen. And drives and goes up. Can't get it to fall. Dixon with the rebound. So Prusser with the left hand inside. Off the shovel pass from Bowen. Couldn't get that ball to drop. Williams pulls back for a three, and that is in and out as Prusser right there with the rebound brings it up for the Blue Jays. Off to McCoy, cross court. Prusser now on the wing, over to Hazelwood, now back to McGee. McGee's got a mismatch on Ozuna. Foul called on Ozuna as McGee drives on her. Checking back in is Stevens for the Coyotes. That'll put Maya McGee on the line to shoot 2. Tabor down 5. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in this second quarter. First free throw just a hair short. Second one, nothing but net. Blue Jays within 4 now as Ozuna has the ball for the Coyotes. Drives on McGee. Now Dixon has it, back to Ozuna. Ball knocked away. This time McGee comes up with it. Not sure what the call was. I believe there was a carry call on McGee down there, so the Coyotes will get the ball back. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Kick out this time to Williams. She drives, and she'll get a travel called on her as Tabor defender reached in and caused her to stumble just a little bit. Traveling called. Here and Beam check in, and we've got a Kansas Wesleyan timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout. So Kansas Wesleyan has led this contest from the very beginning. Tabor College, playing from behind, has got it down to 3 several times right now at 4. Heading into this last 2 minutes and 43 seconds. The coaches are both going over their strategy here for this last run here of the second quarter. This is a pretty important game for both teams. Wesleyan sits at 15-2, first place in the conference, followed by Friends at 13-4, so a couple games separate them. But then Tabor 12-5 is followed by Evangel and Bethel 11-6. So it's a big game for the Blue Jays to stay at least one game ahead of the teams behind them. McGee brings it up. Beam has it, dribbles over, pass to Veer. Veer drives, cut off by Bowman. Now McGee goes up and scores off the glass. 2 points by Maya McGee. Good jump shot there down low. 26-24 Coyotes as Ozuna drives, cut off by McGee. Now back out to Bowman, over to Stevens. Stevens drives, goes up and over everybody, but too long off the glass. McCoy will bring it up. Stevens having trouble getting back on defense. Cross court to Veer. Veer will drive in, finds, she had Bowen down low. Now Bowen goes up and just misses Dixon with the foul. Bowen will go to the line to shoot 2. Chance to tie the game here.
Back in for Kansas Wesleyan, number 10, Malaya Brooks. Bowen at the ball. Shoot 2.
First free throw just in and out. Blue Jays trying to get within 1 here, going into the half. Second one's nothing but net. 26-25 Coyotes. Ricks checked into the game. We'll bring it up for the Coyotes. Ricks, Williams, Dixon, Stevens, and Bowman for the Coyotes. Dixon has it down low. He kicks it out to Ricks. Now back to Williams. Williams goes up and over. No good. Rebound, McGee. McGee wisely doesn't put her heel down, or she might have been out of bounds. Now McCoy over to Beam. McGee looks down low to Bowen. Foul called as Dixon slaps Bowen on the wrist. That'll send Bowen back to the line to shoot 2 again. That first free throw is good for Chloe Bowen, and that will tie the game up, folks. 26 all with 1:17 left. Still half. Second one just short. Williams with the rebound. Ricks, handoff to Bowman. Now over to Stevens. Stevens drives, pulls it back out. Now in down low to Dixon on the pick and roll. Bowen couldn't get back quick enough. Here has it on the wing. Over to Beam. Beam looking down low to Bowen. Bowen fakes. Going to get called for a travel this time. And that'll bring Angel Lee back into the game for the Coyotes. Coyotes back up on top by 2 with the ball. 45 seconds left. Ricks has it for the Coyotes. Over to Lee. Lee drives. And foul call down low. Not sure who's going to get it. Going to call it on 5, McGee. As Angel Lee just forced the action there. And hard to see from that replay, but the ref had a better view than I do, so that'll put Lee on the line to shoot 2. First free throw just short. Kicking free throw good. Coyotes up by 3. McGee has it for the Blue Jays. There's about 4 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock, so I think the Blue Jays are going to try to run it down and take one shot. And hopefully the Coyotes don't have enough time to get back up court. And now the ball picked off, but Veer gets it back for the Blue Jays. Long pass up. Beam has it. She drives in and shoots on the run and scores for the Blue Jays. Little one-footed runner by Cassidy Beam puts the Blue Jays at 28. They'll be down 1 going into half, but smart play there by Cassidy Beam getting that shot off just in time. You see McCoy getting it to Beam. Beam will now, on the replay, just drive in and go a little floater. You can see that the shot was off of her hand before the red light came on the backboard. That'll do it for this half. Be back in 15 minutes for an exciting second half.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgars.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsborough and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsborough the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
At Baumgar's, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
What you need when you need it at Baumgar's.
Hillsborough's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsborough. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
At Baumgar's, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
What you need when you need it at Baumgar's.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Ivy Prusser play. He watched her play all through high school. Now he's up here to watch her play. Welcome to the Blue Jays nest, Kim.
Well, it's good to be up here. I try to tune in on most of the games when I can down there in Texas to watch the Jays and keep hoping for that run. Now that we're near the end of the season here, we need to make that run, and that's what I keep hoping for here.
Yep.
So,
well, we were on our way for that until the Friends derailed us a little bit last week. We got McGee, Beam, McCoy, Veer, and Bowen in for the Blue Jays. For the Coyotes, Lee, Bowman, Ricks, Williams, and Chauncey, I believe. Starting lineups for both teams as the Blue Jays working the ball around, trying to get it down low to Bowen, and they do, and she scores. Coyotes really don't have an answer for Chloe Bowen down low.
yeah, we need to keep doing that, but also keep looking for the outside shot occasionally to keep things open.
Now Lee has it, looking down low for Williams. Williams kicks it out. Now Veer steals it. There's going to be a foul called, I believe. And Ricks is going to get called for the foul. The Wesleyan fans are not agreeing with that call, but if you watch it here, Ricks kind of forced the action. Both players diving.
Yeah,
not even sure there's a foul to be called there.
Well, if there was, it was definitely going to be on the Yotes.
And now we've got a loose ball. Coyotes come up with it. Pass was just a little bit off, and Ricks driving all the way down. McGee reaches in at the last, so Ricks visibly maybe a little bit fired up after that last call. Now we'll get a call on McGee to reverse fortunes there, and she'll go to the line to shoot too, as she was in the act of shooting. So the Blue Jays have 4 graduate students that play quite a bit for them. The Coyotes have 2, Stevens and Ricks, who play a lot for their side. This will be, I think, the last year of that COVID rule where you get that extra year. I think this is
It seems like it's carried on forever.
Yeah, this is the end, I think. And Veer goes up, blocked by Lee, off to Ricks. 31-30, 1 point lead for the Coyotes still. Now Lee gets it, drives on down low. Now we're going to get a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Coyotes. Good job by McGee to tie that up. Barely a jump. It looks like she just barely got a hand in there, and then the official called it quickly. Spread formation on the inbounds. Gets it to Chauncey now. It goes inside, and
She caught us on a back door there, but luckily the pass just off the fingertips.
you get to watch a lot of these games online.
Yeah, I'd say I watched over half of them. Yeah, it sure is good to be in person.
Down low, this time Bowen had it down low, couldn't finish down there. Looked like she might have been fouled, but no call. It'll be inbounds to the Blue Jays. McGee will inbounds, goes long to McCoy. Over to Veer, looking down low again. Now McGee has it. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Beam. Beam back to McCoy. Now McCoy drives, goes up, and scores.
2 seconds left on the shot clock.
In that first half, the Coyotes shooting 12 for 28 from the field, 42%, almost 43%. 2 for 4 from behind the arc, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Shot clock getting down low now, and ball goes off of Lee's foot, out of bounds. We forgot to mention, Blue Jays just took the lead, 32-31, as Berlin and Owens check in for the Blue Jays. That may be the first lead of the game for the Tabor College women.
Other than the opening tip-off. Yeah, you're right. That was the first lead since then.
Screen by Owens, brings Berlin out. Now Veer has it. She drives, kicks it out to McGee. Almost a travel. Now down low to Owens. Owens drives, goes up and under. Can't get it to go, but fouled. Down low, I believe, by 35 Billups. Billups, I said Billups. Chauncey. I was thinking Chauncey Billups. That's going back a ways.
That's showing our age out there.
Everybody listening, who's Chauncey Billups?
Google it, folks. Colorado Buffaloes.
He was good.
He was good.
Played in the pros for
back in the Big Eight. Remember the Big Eight conference?
Yeah, I remember the Big Eight. Owens gets the foul, and the first free throw is good. Second one also good for Owens. As
Ozuna up by 3 here now.
Yep, Ozuna brings it up for the Coyotes. Lee off to Stevens. Stevens likes the 3. Good rebound there by Berlin. Berlin to Veer. Veer will slow it down a little. Now speed up. Drives in. Lee with the block.
Well defended there by the Yotes.
Stevens for another 3, and that one's good. Tie game. Stevens is their 3-point gunner.
She shot that with confidence, no doubt.
Leads the team with 56 3-pointers on the year. Now that puts her up to probably 58. That's her second one of the night, I believe. Beam off the screen, and it's good for 2.
Good
Blue
to see
Jays
Beam finding the range a little bit here.
Blue Jays were 10 for 22 from the field, 1 for 4 from behind the arc, and 7 for 12 at the line, 45.5%. If you're shooting over 45%, you should win some games. That may have been a travel, but I think she kept the dribble going and kept it from being a travel. Ozuna for 3 now, off the wing, and it's good.
Coyotes playing with confidence here from the outside.
KW may not beat you, but they're going to try to outscore you every game. They're an offensive-minded team. Good defense there by Williams for the Coyotes, but Ricks misses a dead bang layup, which is not like her. Coyotes up one. Ozuna guarding McGee. McGee drives, goes up, and scores.
Went up strong on that one. Looked like there might have been a little contact.
Wow. Scored over the top of Chauncey, who looked like she had good defense there. Or that wasn't Chauncey, that was Williams. Stevens drives on Berlin, nowhere to go. Owens, it may have been a travel down there, no good. Now we're going to get a kick out to Ricks, and she scores a three.
It's a tough break there, but
puts the Coyotes back up by two. This is a back and forth game we've got going here tonight.
I have a feeling it's going to be that way the rest of the contest tonight, Rod.
Ozuna right up in McGee, and Ricks may be picking up a foul here. As Beam gets a little talk from the official.
I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, Beam might have been helping the official out a little bit.
Well, I think it's the right call. So.
Yeah. 0, Ivy Pruser from your hometown,
Ovilla, Texas, Midlothian High School.
Right outside here where you live, checks into the game along with Contreras out of Liberal. Contreras now looking inside. Kicks it back out to Beam. Beam goes into Owens. Owens stops and pops. It's good.
There we go.
Beautiful little jumper there inside by Olivia Owens. Tie game again.
3:50 remaining in the third quarter.
That ball goes.
Off.
They're going to call that.
Ooh, that was a tip evidently, but I thought it was off the knee. But
I did too. A little carry there by Ozuna. Now maybe a travel as well.
I think the officials swallowed their whistles here for a little bit.
Evidently, now Beam with the rebound off the missed three by Williams in the corner. Good defensive set by the Blue Jays there. This game's heating up.
It is. There's no doubt.
Mr. Paulus and I have talked several times about what constitutes a carry and what doesn't constitute a carry, and we don't think there is such a thing as a carry anymore. And this time Ozuna goes up against Beam and scores and is fouled.
Ozuna, Texas product. She played summer ball with Prucers.
And then for the Blue Jays, number 31, Chloe Bowen. And number 20, Adrian Hazelwood.
Chloe Bowen checks back in for the Blue Jays, along with Adrian Hazelwood, and McGee checks back in for Contreras. As Ozuna will go to the line to try to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. So Tabor's lead short-lived. That'll bring 15 Alexis Dixon back into the game, who played a lot in that first half. Also in the game for the Coyotes, number 13, Madison Lambert, a 5'8 junior from Wichita, Kansas, in the game for the first time.
On the miss, 42-40, Kansas Wesleyan.
Now McGee has it, dribbles over, off to Hazelwood. Looking down low to Bowen. Bowen going to drive on Dixon, goes up and is fouled. Got her own rebound. She could have gone right back up had there not been a foul, I think, and scored easily.
Probably would have been better without the whistle on that one, but
I think that's 3 fouls on Dixon and 3 fouls on Ricks. So Kansas Wesleyan getting into foul trouble.
First one rolls in by Bowen.
It bounced around on the rim a little bit, but fell in. Thank goodness. One more and we've got a tie game again, and we do. There's a lot at stake in this game. If you look at the standings, Wesleyan leading the KCAC at 15-2, Tabor at 12-5, but can't really fall much lower. They're going to be tied with Evangel and Bethel with 5 losses. Now we've got another foul on the Coyotes. That's past the bonus mark for them already.
Number 13, Madison Lambert. That's her first personal foul. Team is over the limit.
That'll send a freshman Hazelwood to the line to shoot 2.
Hazelwood at the line. Shooting 2.
Tabor's a funny mix of freshmen, sophomore, a few sophomores, and a bunch of graduates.
It seems like it. It's going to be interesting to see next year how that all transpires after the great leadership that we've had from these 5 graduate students.
Hazelwood, kind of a 3-point marksman for the Blue Jays, misses both free throws. Lambert with the ball off to Stevens. Stevens drives, nowhere to go. Now Bowman has it. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Now shot clock winding down to 10, and Ozuna is going to pull it all the way out and look for a one-on-one screen here. Really didn't get much. She still drives and goes up. Doesn't get it to go, though. Chloe Bowen with the rebound. Blue Jays finally get it to McGee. She'll bring it up court. Because I don't want people to, I don't want it to be offensive, but I've sent it to Chloe to her face. I call, when she has games like this, I call her Chloe Bowen the Barbarian. She can really dominate down low when she really gets after it. McGee now being guarded by Ozuna, running the clock down, and she's going to go up hard against Ozuna, and that ball does not go. Long shot, and it's no good, and the Blue Jays take a 2-point lead going into the 4th quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
We are ready now for a fourth quarter of a hotly contested game as the Blue Jays have Contreras, McCoy, Hazelwood, Bowen, and Veer in the game to start this fourth quarter for the Coyotes. It's Ozuna, Lee, Bowman, Williams, Chauncey. I think that covers it as Veer kicks it out to McCoy. McCoy just off the mark.
No rebounding in there after that second chance shot.
Lee drives, kicks it out to Williams. Williams drives, goes all the way in to Bowen and picks up the foul. Williams, a pretty heady player. She could tell that if she went in hard enough, she's going to pick up that foul on the shot. That'll bring Ricks back into the game for the Coyotes.
Yeah, she had that half step on her. She knew she was either going to score or get fouled.
First foul on Bowen. Free throw just rolls out.
Well, both teams were missing a lot at the charity stripe.
The scoring by quarters, Wesleyan 22-7. That's not quite right. That's not 19 in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 13 in the third for the Blue Jays, 15, 13, and 16. So that's why we have such a tight game here. Contreras top of the key, sets it up. Veer on the wing. She drives, goes up at the elbow, and scores.
Good nice shot. That's what's been missing tonight from what I've seen for the Blue Jays is that little mid-range jumper.
If you can hit that mid-range, you've got a spot on anybody's team in the country, I think.
For some reason, that's one of the tougher shots.
Now Williams drives, pulled away there. Bowen came over to help. McCoy gets the rebound, so good help by Bowen. I think Williams wanted to drive that to the hoop. Hazelwood, top of the key, over to McCoy. Back to Contreras. Veer looking down low. He dribbles over, gets it to McCoy again. Shot clock down to 8. Hazelwood drives, up and under move. No good. Hazelwood stays with it. Oh, and a foul called. And I don't want to say that wasn't a foul, but
try to be unbiased here.
Here we'll see the.
Didn't quite.
Boy, I tell you, if that's a foul, the contact was minimal. As you look at the replay, and Owens comes in for Bowen to give her a break. Bowman drives on Hazelwood. Now down inside, and that's Chauncey. Paige Chauncey scoring down low.
When she's got a half step, she takes advantage of you.
46-45 Blue Jays, 7:45 left in this fourth quarter as Owens gets the ball down low, and when she gets it that low, you're not going to stop her. Coyotes fan wanting a charge there or a push-off, and now we got another. This time Williams forces the action on Contreras, I believe, and she gets the call. So the calls are consistent, if nothing else. And McGee and Bean check back into the game for the Blue Jays. Ricks will inbounds. To Chauncey, now Bowman. Bowman drives, goes up and scores just over the rim. Good play there by Bowman. Keeps the Coyotes to within 1. Beam dribbles top of the key off to McCoy. Now McGee. They're backing off McGee to help down low. Owens goes up and gets another one to fall.
Gets the hometown bounce on that one, but she worked hard for a good shot there.
This is really going to come down to either defense here in this fourth quarter, or it's going to come down to turnovers like that. As Veer goes up, can't get it to go, and Angel Lee will then pick up that foul.
Is that her third or fourth? Oh, calling her second. Okay.
Ivy Prusser and Jill Stevens checking in for the Blue Jays and Coyotes, respectively. Good job by Lily Veer to push the action there, but I'm not sure there was. I can't say there was a foul there, but the fouls usually even out in the end. Don't they?
It usually does. It's 3-1 right now in favor of the Coyotes.
52-47, biggest lead of the game for the Blue Jays as Angel Lee drives on Veer, and she gets called, and Veer will get called for the foul, I believe.
Like a strong finish there by Lee.
Here's what I don't like on that play there. It looks like, I mean, everyone in the gym can tell, at least you and I can tell, that she's going to dribble in and spin dribble. I want the defense to be right there when she spins, and I know that Coach Reed probably does too.
See, it finishes a 3-point play. As soon as we have the biggest lead, and they bring it right back in. So
didn't last long. As the Blue Jays have the ball again, McGee finds Beam on the wing. They're looking down low again. Owens gets it down low and drives in on Williams. Williams' hands were good that time, knocked the ball away. Looked like Ricks wanted to go all the way, but Tabor defense wasn't going to allow that. Bowman goes in and scores off the glass.
On a little 5-0 run right now themselves.
Ties the game up.
Tied back up.
52 all. We got 5.5 minutes left, so there's a lot of time left in this contest. Pass just off the mark there as the Coyotes pick it off. Stevens hands off to Ricks. Ricks will drive on McGee. McGee right there with Ricks. No good. Ball's tipped away by Owens. Beam picks it up.
That was a crucial possession for the Blue Jays to get a stop there.
Real big. Real big. Now Blue Jays come back. Ball game tied. They go right down inside, and Williams' hands knock it away. The official's going to say it's out on Owens, out on the Blue Jays.
Smart play by Williams there. She sees something there, exploiting that ball down low. Let's take a look at the replay here. That's two possessions in a row where that's happened. So
52 all. Ricks brings it up, hands off to Lee. Lee drives on Prusser. Prusser with a great defense and the block on Angel Lee. And I don't know how she got back on defense. She looked like she was beat to the left, and she came back to the right. Prusser right there as Bowen goes up, and this time a foul called down low.
I think the purple team wasn't too happy about that call there, but I think it was there, but it was a little late, I will admit that.
Free throw is just barely good as Bowen puts that in, and that'll bring, looks like Paige Chauncey at the scorer's table to check back in, and the next free throw just off. Williams with the rebound, gets it up to Bowman quickly. Nobody on Lee. Lee goes in and tries to get a layup. Nobody's guarding her, and I don't know
where they got mixed up on that.
Yeah, I think
probably a good foul.
Yeah,
Prusser was guarding her, but I don't know what
problem is.
Got crossed up.
Problem is that's 4 fouls on McGee, and she'll have to check out of the game.
Yeah, 4:18 remaining in the contest here. That's 5 fouls in the half.
Free throw by Lee is good. Ties the game up. 53 all. Second free throw also good. The Coyotes take a 1-point lead. Contreras will bring it up for the Blue Jays. Off to Cruiser. Now pass off to Beam.
They got
Blue
it
Jays
back.
have to really get going here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Contreras goes in, can't get it to fall. Just off the front rim.
Now the tough possession for the Jays there. Nothing really.
Now Lee has it. Goes
Loose
off
ball.
her foot. Now we're going to get a jump ball, I believe, and it'll stay with the Coyotes.
Possession, Coyotes.
Veer will check back in for the Blue Jays. Anybody's game, 3:41. It's the team that doesn't I think it's the team that continues to play good defense and doesn't turn the ball over. It's kind of what it boils down to. Maybe free throw shooting might have something to do with it,
It's
too.
usually made free throws. This way it's been missed free throws.
Now we're going to get
There's a
another.
scramble
The ball
there.
looks like it should have gone out of it. Oh! I don't know about that.
Let's take a look.
From up here. It looked like, let's see the
See if
replay, but it looked like Beam came in right there. Right there, looks like it went off Wesleyan, but
Reed should have thrown the
Hey,
challenge flag on
I guess,
that one.
well, you can't, I don't think you can until maybe the last 2
2
minutes. Yep. Stevens down low. We're going to get a hold. That's 5 fouls on the Blue Jays. We're past the limit. That's going to send Williams to the line to shoot 2. And I've said this too many times probably on these broadcasts, but I miss the old 2 halves and shooting 1-on-1s. As a coach, I would really miss it because it takes a lot of strategy out of the game, I believe.
Yeah,
But the rules are changed, and this is what it is. So both free throws off the mark, so maybe it's going to come down to free throws instead of turnovers. Maybe it's going to come down to turnovers, defense, free throws, and who can convert on the offensive end. It's all 4 of those things. It's
a lot of things need to happen here for either team to seal this win. Loose ball should have nobody got
turnover
on it.
by the Blue Jays.
McGee's checking back in, it looks like.
Yeah, we got Ricks with the ball for the Coyotes. Coyotes still up by 1. She dribbles in, guarded by Contreras. Now off to Williams. It's going to get a screen. Now McCoy stays right well, and she kicks the ball out of bounds off her own foot. So what turned out, I mean, what was an offensive barrage for both teams has turned into just a turnover fest
I was just
here
thinking
late.
the same
And
thing.
I don't know if it's the great defense or if it's the pressure of the moment, but both teams have cranked it up on defense for sure, and hopefully the team wearing white will get something going here on the offensive end. The Blue Jays working the ball around. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And McGee drives in and can't get it to go. Short-armed it a little bit. You're right. Ricks brings it back up for the Blue Jays. Getting screens by Williams. Now kicks it to Bowman. Bowman drives, kicks it out to Ricks. Screen coming. Ricks goes all the way in. Can't get it to go, but they're going to call a foul on, I believe, 35, and that's Chauncey.
That's her 4th.
That's her 4th. So we're under 2 minutes now. Tabor down 1. Have come up how many times in a row? Empty possessions here, and
I can't remember the last time the Blue Jays scored.
It's been a while. Now Bowen off to Veer. Well, Beam has it. She drives. And we're going to get a foul called. I believe it's going to be on 33 Williams.
Got her on the way up. We were really in trouble on that one. I think it should have gone straight up.
She brought her hands down, and that's a cardinal sin. And down low, if the hands go straight up, I don't think that's a call.
Well, they call it on the floor, too, so.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Boy.
I did not see that. I did not see that being on the floor, but the Coyotes have really sagged in on defense now to prevent Bowen from getting the ball down low. And now we're going to get another foul called. And we'll have to watch the replay again because
it doesn't matter, Rod.
No, it doesn't.
But I will say,
the guys with
Kansas
the whistle
Wesleyan's got some hand. They've really defended well with their hands this half, especially. It seems like
that's 4 on Ricks, and the free throw no good. So we need at least one of these to tie it up. Minute and a half left.
I think both teams got to be below 50% this half on free throws.
Free throw's good, ties the game, and that'll bring Stevens back into the game, replacing Chauncey, who has 4 fouls.
Those of you listening, 1:27 remaining in the game.
Ozuna, Williams, Ricks, Stevens, and Bowman for the Coyotes. Veer, Beam, Bowen, McCoy, and McGee for the Blue Jays. Stevens for 3, and it's good.
That was a busted play there that almost resulted in a turnover. Yet they find the open look, and Stevens buried it.
That's what Stevens does. He's their 3-point shooter.
What's the possession?
Full timeout. We'll take that timeout with him. We'll be back in a minute.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street.
And we're back here as Veer brings it up court for the Blue Jays. Tabor down 3 after that shot by Stevens. Tabor doesn't need a 3. If they get one, fine, but it looks like they're wanting to go down low to Bowen. They do. She fakes. She goes up and scores. Brings Tabor to within 1, and Coach Reed quickly calls a timeout. It's 30 seconds, so Tabor did exactly what they wanted to do there. They got the 2 points. They're still down 1, 48.8 seconds left. Cruiser checks in for the Blue Jays. Stevens back in for the Coyotes.
This is a great matchup here tonight. 2 heavyweights going at each other. Maybe not the best basketball we've seen, but it is. They're working hard.
Been a really good game. Both teams had, Wesleyan had 9 turnovers at the half, Blue Jays 8. But this last quarter, there's probably been about that many turnovers.
Probably pretty even, really.
They're fairly even on the turnovers, and Stevens will inbounds for the Coyotes. McGee, McCoy, Veer, Cruiser, and Beam in for the Blue Jays. Ricks, Stevens, Lee, Williams, and Bowman in for the Coyotes, and the Coyotes spread it out. Up by 1.
Wonder if they're going to try to get Stevens open for a 3.
I think they're going to run this down, and right now they got Lee going one-on-one against Veer. She goes up and doesn't get it to fall. Veer picks up the ball, and she gets timeout called quickly by Coach Reed to move the ball up to half court.
That's interesting. We're going to be working this thing down to a final shot. I'd rather do that if score was tied, but we'll see what Coach has.
We'll take a quick 1-minute timeout with them, and we'll be back for the conclusion. Don't go away.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
I'm back here with Kim Weens from Midlothian, Texas.
You know, Rod, I got the call last night at 11 o'clock that I need to come up, and got on the road at 4:30 in the morning, so it's been a long day.
Here has it for the Blue Jays. Off to McGee. Ozuna into the game for defense for the Coyotes. Screen coming by Bowen. Beer goes off the screen, jump shot, and it's good! Willie Beer shoots and scores. 58-57 Blue Jays. Timeout. Coyotes, 8.9 seconds. And that's that mid-range jumper we talked about from Lily Veer. And I'm guessing if you watch the replay, they probably said if they let you have it, take it. If we have Bowen down low, well, it looks like that was the play right there.
That's what's been missing all night long and really all season long from what I've been, the games that I've seen. But I'm glad to have the lead for the Blue Jays, but it's also plenty of time for the Coyotes to work it down in, and could come down to a free throw or a missed free throw here, Rod. You never know.
Well, this game's stressing me out a little bit. I've got to admit, we'll see what happens here. I just hope it doesn't come down to free throws or come down to some kind of a phantom call here at the end, foul call here at the end.
Yeah, I think the
you want the officials to call the game the way they need to call it, but I sure hope it doesn't come down to that. Out on the court, it's for the Coyotes. It's Bowman, Lee, Ricks, and Stevens with Williams throwing the ball inbounds, guarded by Prusser. Beam, Veer, McGee, and McCoy in the game for the Blue Jays defensively. There goes the play. Gets it to Stevens, guarded by McCoy. Now to Ricks. Ricks is going to drive. Oh, I don't know.
I suppose they're going to call that, but That would have been a tough shot to make, but boy, I can't see.
I couldn't tell that she fouled. I couldn't tell that Ivy fouled her, but it doesn't matter. Like you say, it doesn't matter. The whistle blew and they called the foul.
And there's still 4.2 seconds left, so regardless here, there's still some ball to be played.
Blue Jays get a timeout. They can move the ball to half court. First free throw off the mark. As the experienced graduate student, Ricks, couldn't finish it off the first one. A lot of noise here in the gym, and the second one's good. That's a tie game. Timeout, Blue Jays, to move the ball to half court. We may be looking at overtime, or we may be looking at a last-second shot.
You know, with 25 seconds ago, I said, I don't think there's much of a chance of that extra frame here, but it's kind of looking that way. But I do like our chances. 4.2 seconds enough to execute a play here, and it's going to be interesting to see how we go. And wouldn't it be something if it came down to a free throw here again? But main thing, Jays have to take care of the ball and make sure they get a shot. Often you over execute and you don't end up getting a shot. Of course, you don't want to turn it over and somehow give Kansas Wesleyan a last-second shot at the goal too. So you got to be careful there. But
we'll see what Tabor runs out of this timeout. My guess is that they're going to try to get the ball to the rim and get a foul or a bucket. Out on the court already are the Coyotes, and it is their starting lineup, I believe. Ricks, Lee, Bowman, Chauncey, and Williams.
We got listeners all over the country. We got them from Freeman, South Dakota, all the way down to Enid, Oklahoma.
To Destin, Florida.
Here we go.
McCoy to inbounds. Bowen, Veer, Beam, and it's into Veer. She gets the ball to McCoy. No good. And we're going overtime, folks.
I don't think that got executed just the way we wanted. But
it was a little clumsy. It looked almost like Veer may have even traveled.
Yes.
And not a bad play, but not the shot that... maybe the shot that Coach Reed wanted, but we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back for our 5-minute overtime.
At Baumgar's, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgart's.
We are back here at Hillsboro, Kansas for 5 minutes of overtime. Extra time for the Tabor College women and the Kansas Wesleyan women as they both come out with, it looks like, starting lineups. Bowen will jump against Williams.
does Wesleyan have anybody in foul trouble? The Blue Jays have 1 for 4.
Tip goes to the Coyotes. Bricks, Lee, Williams, Chauncey, and Bowman. Hand off to Bowman. Now pass to Williams. Williams goes over the pick. Looked like she had Chauncey down low. Didn't see her.
Was open.
We're kind of running that same play over and over. Now Lee goes in. Ricks for 2. Couldn't get it to go, so Veer with the rebound. McCoy, McGee, Veer, Bowen, and Beam for the Blue Jays. Beam off the screen. Back to McGee. Both teams playing tight defense. Down low. Bowen's got it. Kicks it out to McCoy. McCoy to Veer. Veer fakes, drives, loses it. Ball goes to the Coyotes. It's 2-on-1 break. And the ball goes up. McGee almost picked up her 5th foul right there. Didn't it look like that was maybe
close.
A little bit of a bump there, and gets away with it. Coyotes up 2 off the steal and the conversion.
Now we can't have those open possessions like that for the Blue Jays. Last time we got to make sure we're getting shots.
McGee dribbles in, back out. Now Veer goes down low to Bowen. Bowen makes a move, goes up and scores over Chauncey.
We could do that all night long here, at least maybe all overtime long. 60 all, 3:20 remaining in the first overtime.
We need one of those statistician engineers that tell us how many times the game's been tied tonight. Chauncey down low, scores easily. Looks like the Blue Jays got mixed up on defense there. Coyotes back up 2, 3 minutes to play. Veer with the ball. Screen coming. And Veer goes right over the top of Lee. Lee didn't want to pick up a foul, and she didn't, but Veer scored. So tie game again. 62 all as Ricks brings it up for the Coyotes. It's going to come down to one defensive stop here, I believe.
It's really what it's looking like. We need it.
Lee drives in and scores over Veer.
So she's taking charge here in the overtime.
Turnabout's fair play, I guess she said. And now McGee has it. Little double stagger screen there, top of the key. McGee goes up and scores, 64 all. Both teams found their offense all of a sudden.
It really looks like it could come down to a stop here or there. Let's see what happens.
Handoff to Bowman, now back to Ricks in the corner. Both teams are looking a little tired. They're not moving quite as quick. Now it's going to be Lee to go one-on-one again, I believe, on Veer. Bumped a little, Ricks for three, and no good. Rebound Beam off to McGee. McGee's going to push it a little bit. Coyotes are tired. Oh, and McCoy had a... Now they're going to get it to... Oh, that looked like Veer had a layup there if she could have held on to that. Now Veer for two. And she gets the hometown roll.
That's the bounds. Used all four corners of the round.
That shot did not look good until it went in.
Always makes it look better. Boy, we're down to a minute already here, Rod. Minute 19.
Ricks now with the ball. Coach Showman calling out the play. I think he's calling a clear out. Looks like a clear out for Williams. Williams gets the ball.
Good hands by McCoy.
Beam with the rebound on the offside boards.
Dribble out of there.
Blue Jays now can hold the ball for a good portion of this shot clock, but still want to get a good shot off.
Yeah, that needs to be the focus. Get a good shot. Don't try to burn clock. Try to win the game, not play, not lose.
Oh!
And, man.
You see that play they're running, that staggered screen. They've got this staggered screen they're running, and then Bowen comes off of that stagger and goes up and scores and gets the foul.
That's a big bucket. Now,
five fouls on Chauncey. That'll bring Stevens into the game for her, and Ozuna comes in for Lee.
Number 40, Jill Stevens.
Both teams look gassed, don't they?
They are. I'm gassed. At the line.
Big free throw here could put the Blue Jays up by 5, and she does. And they'll bring Cruiser in for defense, and we got a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout on the floor. Kansas Wesleyan.
Now we need to keep that clock running.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
And we are back here with a 5-point lead. I think 5 was the biggest lead for either team tonight, maybe. I'm not sure, but
I believe they might have been up a little bit more.
They might have been up more than that. They might have been up 6 or 7 maybe even at one time. Ozuna now picks her dribble up, nowhere to go with it. Tabor defense solid. Bowman now has it. Looking for Stevens. Stevens down low to Ricks. Ricks scores, no foul. And timeout, Coach Reed.
Somebody broke loose there on that play.
Yeah, that's a 30-second timeout. So Blue Jays didn't want to foul, and they didn't, but gave up a little bit of 2 points a little quick, maybe. Would have been nice if they could have made the Coyotes run off a little extra time. So back to within 3 points.
Shot clock is off.
The shot clock is off, which is big, which means the Blue Jays don't have to shoot. I mean, they can, and I don't think they're going to get a chance to shoot because I think the Coyotes are going to be fouling.
I think they'll play aggressively here.
Well, they're going to go real aggressive on defense, but they're if they don't get the ball on a steal early, I think then they will have to foul.
Yeah, we just got to prevent the turnover here. We got to.
McCoy to inbounds. Bowen, Beam, Veer in the game along with McGee. Ball goes into Beam, and she is fouled immediately by Bowman. So it's Lee, Bowman, Williams, Stevens, and Ozuna as Beam will now go to the line.
I have a feeling we're going to have several possessions yet in this remaining 25 seconds, Rod, based on what we just saw there.
You're probably right. That ran not even 2 seconds off the clock as Beam's free throw's good.
now a 2-possession game, so that helps. Made free throw would allow us to sub defensively here as well.
Both free throws good by Bean. That gives the Blue Jays a 5-point lead with 25.2 seconds left, and that'll bring another timeout. And this is what's crazy about this new rules. This will be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them, and we'll come back and talk about that later.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store-All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store-All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store-All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street.
Back to inbounds is the Coyotes. It'll be Williams to inbounds. Gets Stevens.
Stay on her. That's a good no call there. Bruce with the rebound, and what are they going to call? Jump ball?
Jump ball goes to the Blue Jays. Coach Reed's seeing if he can advance the ball with the timeout. I'm not sure you can in this situation, but looks like, oh, hold on here. I'm not sure anybody knows what's happening here, but we're getting a full timeout by the Blue Jays to advance the ball to half court.
Okay.
Seemed like the official seemed like he was asking the official if he got to move the ball, because you can't if there's a dribble, you can't on a jump ball. I guess they're considering that no dribble, so the officials are talking about.
Well, we're down to no timeouts here, though, so that's. But for those of you just listening, so often I've just listened to the game while I'm driving, so it's 71-66 Blue Jays, 20.0 seconds remaining.
On the money.
So again, could be a couple possessions here, but main thing here now for Blue Jays is get the ball in. And it still remains a 2-possession game, so that's probably the biggest thing in the favor of the.
There's going to be a foul really quick here, I believe, on the inbounds.
Again, free throws will seal it. We were talking about it.
Got the overhead shot now. You can kind of see the court as it laid out here in the half. McCoy to inbounds, gets it to McGee. McGee drives and misses a layup. I think they're going to call a foul.
Wow.
Call a foul on number 20, Angel Lee, her third.
That is your third personal foul.
Let's see here.
There was a little bit of contact there.
Two.
I think the foul came after the shot almost, didn't it?
Either way, they're at the line.
Free throw good.
72-66, Blue Jays.
Not that I'm calling it yet, but this will move the Blue Jays to 13-5 on the year. And Wesleyan will go to 15-3 if things stay the way they are in this last 17 seconds.
Yeah,
we'll get another timeout.
Interesting here. There's been several made free throws here for a while there. Both teams had the lid on it, and like we said, it's probably either going to come down to made free throws or missed free throws, and I think that's maybe what we're going to see here. But I'm one of those guys, I don't count it over until the lady sings.
Yeah. If you've been watching KU men's basketball recently, you understand that. They've had trouble.
Hey, let's talk about the game tomorrow. There's a big game tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you putting any money on the line?
No. If I do that, then the Chiefs lose.
Yeah.
But I will say that most of Texas our Dallas Cowboy fans are on the side of the Chiefs because you just can't root for the Eagles. For those of you that are Eagle fans out there, I apologize, but here we go.
Inbounds coming for the Coyotes after the timeout, and Ricks has it. He's going to drive, shoots a layup, and scores. McCoy will now inbounds quickly for the Blue Jays. Prusser has it. She's going to go all the way in for, she's
Smart
pulling
move.
it out. Smart move there.
Smart move by the freshman.
She's going to run that clock out, and we get a foul by Ricks at 73-68, 3.6 seconds left, and
that was well played. Burned a little bit of clock. They still score, but no foul. That's the key thing, keeping that clock running. And Purser's prowess, I like that. Burned another 8 seconds or so on that play.
Yep.
And the free throw is good.
There's a little bit of debate between people on whether or not you take the 2 or just run the clock. I like running the clock. And McCoy sinks both free throws.
Let that thing go.
Stevens' long three-pointer off the mark, and that's the game. The Blue Jays are pumped, and as well they should be. A big win for the Blue Jays, knocking off number 1 Kansas Wesleyan Coyotes 75-68 in overtime.
What does that do for our standings here, Rod? Help me out with that.
Okay, Wesleyan they'll stay at the top at 15-3. They're still number 1 in the conference. The Blue Jays will go to 13-5, so that'll kind of lock them in at 3rd place, at least for now, until there's the standings up there.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Mike.
I don't know,
Our studio engineer, Mike Jameson, always does a great job.
13-5, and so that'll keep Tabor solidly in 3rd place, which is where they need to be. You want a home court advantage for the playoffs, and so no Hartman Arena this year, by the way.
Well, what's the story on that?
I don't know the story. I just read it on the KCAC website this week. It's all going to be played at the top seed, at the home of the top seed. So
really, well,
maybe there was a conflict with Hartman, or maybe it's a financial decision. I don't really have any idea, but
that always made it like big time basketball.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
We had that, but
well, anyway, we'll play at home if we keep winning.
That's the main thing. Let's got to hope we get on a roll to finish out strong here, and we certainly have been there before, so we know what it takes to advance in postseason.
That's right.
And probably based on what I'm seeing here, Rod, it's going to take a postseason tournament victory to get us playing into March.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. There is not a single, I looked at the national standings, there is not a single KCAC team ranked in the top 25 of the NAIA women's poll. So you either win the conference, or you come in second, or you win the tournament, or you hope that the team that won the conference wins the tournament if you're second. So Tabor still has an outside chance to sneak into second, but it's very outside. It may come down to winning the postseason tournament for them this year.
That head-to-head against Friends really...
That didn't help us.
That didn't help things there. So, well, hey, Rod, I appreciate you inviting me to the box here. You know,
Yep.
I do public address announcing for football and basketball down in Texas, but it's a whole different ball game calling the play-by-play here, so it makes me appreciate you and Jim Paulus and all those other people that are out there that do the play-by-play stuff. So it's a special skill, and it's a pleasure working with you. And those of you out there listening, we appreciate you joining us tonight.
Perfect. Thanks for joining me this second half. If I'd have known you were here the first half, I'd have got you over here. But appreciate a little bit of banter back and forth. It really helps to kind of keep the game moving and gets the juices flowing for me too. And really appreciate it. And thank you everybody for listening in.
Hey Rod, I want to give a quick shout out to my sister Diane Schmidt, who just came out of a major open heart surgery. She returned home, and I think she might be listening tonight. So Diane, I came up here to see you, and so hope that goes well and recovery there from that major surgery.
Thanks for getting that in. That's pretty cool. I'm glad she's doing well and glad she's back home.
Good night.
All right. Thanks again, everybody, for listening. Good night.